Today on Christian Cringe, we're gonna cover something that I've been meaning to cover for a while, but the tweet that I'm about to read you, just happened to make it pop right up into my mind and made it onto today's video list. Literally in a matter of seconds because it made me laugh so hard that I was just like, wow. So let me read you the tweet. I'm gonna look down because I actually have to read it. But let me read it to you and then we're gonna discuss it. It's from some guy named Roosh. And he posted, "Pants were made for men, not for women. It's impossible for a woman to wear pants, jeans, yoga pants, dress pants, and dungarees, etc., without sexualizing her body, since they highlight her, now wait for it, her legs, curves, and rear end. For a woman to be from rear end, women who want to be modest should not wear pants." Let that one sink in for a minute. Yeah, I know my reading skills could use some work, but it's the first time I've ever done this. And it also is our episode of the first Christian Cringe, where Christians say cringy things and I kind of make fun of it. But yeah, that guy actually said that we cannot wear pants without sexualizing our body because of our legs, thighs, or legs, curves, and rear end, which I think curves and rear ends, I guess hips are kind of curves, but since when did it become my responsibility to control how your brain works? If you can't control how your brain works, maybe you shouldn't go out in public. If you can't resist the urge to, not stare at a woman and sexualize her, that's your problem, not hers. Women are way more than what their body entails. And for you to sit there and you're basically just degrading us. You're lumping us down to a bunch of just parts. That we are no more than our parts. Because apparently if you can even get a hint of our parts, then y'all can't control your mind? Come on. Really? That's kind of sad. You're kind of sad if that's all you've got going on in your world, where you can't control your mind and I'm responsible for being your thought police. I am so tired of that argument that men are visual creatures and it is our job to control their thoughts. I grew up in it. I've alluded to it in the past in my Why I Go After the NIFB So Hard, so I'm going to actually tell you a story that's connected to this. I was a size 4 when I was a teenager, all the way up into my 20s. This is size 4. It's really small. But I've always had big boobs and I've always had a very nice shapely hips and butt area. And so the church I went to was extremely limiting on what I could wear, and if I even broached outside of that, they got very, very offended because I was a distraction. And when I mean broached outside of that, I had a jean skirt. This is my specific one that I'm going to go with. I had a jean skirt that went down to my knees and just a little bit below, and had just like this lace ruching on the bottom. But it was a pencil skirt. And one of the ladies pulled me aside and was like, "You can't wear that skirt anymore. You're distracting all the boys because I can see your figure." I'm 14 or 15. No, I would have to have been 15. 15, maybe going on 16 when this was said. Now, this was, in my opinion, quite modest. I had shorter skirts and I had been trying so hard to fit in. And it was my first experience with the thought police, where I was told that my body it's my responsibility, because it's my responsibility to control someone else's thoughts, which I'm telling you right now from experience from when I was younger, I could have worn a damn paper sack, potato sack, something that wasn't, and I would have gotten. I was a redhead. I was very fetishized, I guess. So I could have pretty much worn a freaking potato sack and people would have hit on me. It just was what it was when I was growing up. So, and it still happens to this day, even though I'm a bigger girl now. I still am fetishized and hit on quite a bit. You should see the DMs that come into my Instagram, and you don't see anything from here. Like, here up is all you see on my Instagram. So you can't say that I'm doing anything there to trigger their thoughts either. Men just are. There are going to be creepy men out there, and we need to teach our young boys and our young girls to police themselves. Meaning that your son is responsible for his behavior and his behavior alone. It will not be my daughter's responsibility to dress a certain way as to not tempt your son. That just exacerbates rape culture. It's completely retarded. And it's you trying to force your 3,000-year-old book down my kid's throat. And I'm not going to put up with it. I'm not going to allow that. I'm telling you that right now. So, as the basic gist of this Christian cringe, women can wear whatever they want. I should be able to walk down the street naked and nothing happens to me. Because men should be able to control themselves. It's that simple. Stop being disgusting. Have a great day.